Good morning, dear students and friends. Welcome back to the Prithviraj English Academy. As our social studies series is going on for the Karnataka State Board, in this video we are going to discuss about 10 standards, chapter number 7 from the Political Science of first semester textbook, Challenges of India and their Remedies. And it is for academic year of 2025 and 26. So without a delay, let's start the explanation about 10 standards, challenges of India and their remedies. And this got revised in 2024 and 25 academic year. In this unit, we will learn about the communalism, regionalism, illiteracy, corruption, economic inequality, population explosion, gender discrimination, status of women, poverty, profiteering, smuggling, and gender minorities. So, first is introduction. Internal problems of India since 1947. When you got independent from there to now, okay. So, India has faced several internal challenges since independence. Most of these issues are man-made and requires humanitarian solutions. By the people only, the means we need the solution for this through proper planning, good governance, cooperation at all levels, and an active citizenry. Okay, means everybody should be participate in that citizens. Okay, now come to the key tools. Key tools to address them. First is what? Legislative and social reforms are needed. Legislative power means some rules and regulations also needed, means laws also should be needed to eradicate them. Along with that, social reformations also needed, means okay. Efficient administration, whatever the laws may be made by the legislative, they should be implemented by the administration effectively, okay. And past and impartial judiciary should be needed, and that should be the past one, means it should be speed, okay. And people participation is needed to eradicate, vanish these problems. First is what? Communalism. So definition, what it means? Definition means, what is the meaning of communalism? Means a divide. What it is? Communalism means it is a divide in the nation, a national community, okay, national community based on what? Religion is called the communalism, and it encourages loyalty. Communalism encourages to loyalty to one's religion's group over the national unity. So what are the effects will be happen by this one? Social division and mutual distrust will going to develop between the communities. Social divisions and mutual distrust will going to increase, developed. Economic and political rivalry will going to take place, both economically and the, means rivalry means what? Clashes will going to take place, okay. And spread of hate philosophy, okay, and hospitality, okay. Then it will going to increase the violence, loss of life, and even the property also. These are the, okay. And it is going to be threats for the national integrity and harmony. Harmony means unity among the communities, okay. So, and this was there by the history only. When the Britishers were there, they have started divide and rule policy, promoted communal interest above the national interest. They have promoted this one. So what are the measures to take to overcome this one? So first one is strengthening secular values in all the space, means promoting the secular nationalism. Secular means what? All the religions are equally treated by the government. And interfaith, the equality, it should be interfaith the equality, okay. Treating all the citizens, it should be treat all the citizens equally under the law. implementing a uniform civil code. Okay, and along with that you have to intercorporating, yeah, you have to include and promote the social secular principles in education, and you should be enforcing the laws and order without biases, without differentiations. Okay, creating awareness about the communal harmony and national integration. So these are the what some measures you have to take down. Now move to the next point is what regionalism means area. Okay, so what it means? Strong emotion. It is what? It is a strong emotion or political attachment to one's area, then it called the regionalism. So positive aspects also there in this one and negative also there. What is the positive? It will going to encourage this local development. It will going to encourage the local development and the participation. Along with that, it has the negative also. It has the negative. It has the negative effects also. Impact also. What is that? It will going to threaten. Yeah, it will going to weaken the national unity. It will going to weaken the national unity. Along with that, it will going to create the it will going to create the interstate border and river disputes. Okay, and it will going to distress among the regions. Regions means area. Okay, yeah. Regionalism means state. You can means who has the more love towards their states, then it is called the regionalism also. Okay. Now come to some measures you have to take. We have to promote the spirit of Indian nationalism by the what? In our preamble it is there, no? We the people of India, like that. Okay. In the preamble it is there, right? Along with that you have to ensure the single citizenship and equal rights. Okay. India has the single citizenship, means we are the citizen of India. We are not a citizen of the any particular state. We are the citizen of India only itself. Okay. And we have the equal rights. Okay. Strengthen the federal structure to allow the regional development. Along with that, we have the coordinate state and central government efforts. We should be establishing special initiatives like the Ministry of the Development of the Northeastern region, states. Why it was established? To look after about the development of the northeastern states. Okay, now move to the third point. It is what? Sub-regionalism. What it means? Unequal development. Unequal development within the states is called the sub-regionalism, and it is there in Karnataka also. You saw this one. Okay, saw this one in Karnataka also, and it created the imbalance. So after that, Karnataka government and even the central government also appointed DM Nanjundappa committee, and this committee was recommended to establish the development boards like Malenadu Development Board for what? To look after about the Mannad region. Along with that, it was recommended to the established Bailusime Development Board. Okay, and along with that, Coastal Development Board and Kalyana Karnataka Development Board. So while writing this one, you can write like that also: development boards, Mannadu, Bailusime, Coastal and Kalyana Karnataka. Otherwise, you can write one by one. What is that? Mannadu Development Board, Bailusime Development Board, Coastal Development Board and Kalyana Karnataka Development Board under the recommendation of DM Nanjundappa committee was established. Okay, and Article 371 subclause J has given the special status for the seven districts of the Karnataka. Those are going to call it as a Kalyana Karnataka. Here it is Kalyana Karnataka. You can go through it. Bidar, Kalaburgi, Yadgiri, Raichuru, Koppala, Ballari, Vijayanagara. Okay. Now move to the next. Illiteracy. It is the most important means major problem of our India. Why? Because of the poverty, child labor, migration, and along with that lack of awareness. When we got a independent, that time our literacy rate is only 12%. When in a year of 2001, it is 66%. According to 2011 census, it is 74.04%. So, what are the measures you have taken here? The very important is National Literacy Mission of 1988, Sarva Shikshana Abhiyana by the 2001, then RTE, Right to Education Act, Right to Education Act by the 2009, Sakshara Bharata, okay, or one more it is Samagra Shiksha, and along with that Nava Bharata Saksharata Karyakrama by the 2002 to 2027, 2022 to 2027. Okay, now move to the next. Corruption. Abuse of power for the personal gain means misusing the power to for the personal gain is called the corruption. Taking a money for their personal purpose. Okay, personally, if the officers they have to work for the people. If they are taking the extra than their salary, it is called the corruption. So what are the causes? Casteism, nepotism. Nepotism means, you know that what it means. Nepotism means okay. Nepotism means if anyone's child, anyone father is maybe have the influence and that will going to get by their children, that then it will going to call it as a nepotism. For example, film stars kids means their father or mother is a hero or heroine, they immediately they will going to be get the better opportunities on the name of their fathers. Okay, in political also, in all the fields it will going to take place. Along with that, weak laws, lack of the supervision by the authorities. Okay, so what are the consequences you have to taken? Yeah, what are the outcomes by this one? Because of corruption, what will happen? It will going to weak the governance. It will going to fraud, because of the corruption. The loss of the public trust also on the government. Okay, so what are the solutions? You have to establish Lokpal at the central level and Lokayuks at the state level to look after about the corruptions. Those are going to involve for them. This institution will going to look after them. What is that? Lokpal at central level and Lokayut at a state level. Central level is what? Lokpal. Okay. Next, Central Vigilance Commission (CVC) has appointed. RT Act of 2005 also implemented. Okay, means Right to Information Act. Okay, and e-offices also and CCTV also. Sakala and sorry, Jana Sevaka Kendra is also going to established nowadays to eradicate the corruption. Now move to the gender discrimination. Gender discrimination. Despite the achievements, even the means the achievements may be done by the women, still facing inequality. So what are the reason? Patriarchy. Patriotism means where the fathers means the father is the head of the family, that will going to call it as a patriarchism. Okay. Then illiteracy is the main power means main reason for this one, and social norms also the main examples for the main causes for the gender discrimination. So Indira means here the notable figures also there in a woman. Those are Indira Gandhi, she is the first woman Prime Minister of India. Pratibha Devi Singh Patel became the first woman President of the India. Fatima Bibi became the first women judge of the Supreme Court. Please remember this. Okay. Srimati V.S. Ramadevi became the first chief election commissioner of the India. Here, those are there. Please make sure that Indira Gandhi, first woman president, Prime Minister of India. Pratibha Devi Singh, first woman president. Sarojini Naidu, first woman governor of the India, means of West Bengal. She is the first governor general. Okay, then next, Suchita Krupalani. She is the first woman chief minister of the state, and Meera Kumar is the first Lok Sabha speaker. Okay, now move to the next, gender minorities. Transgender individuals face sexual exclusion. So for them, it means causes for this one issues, discrimination from the family to workplace. Okay, so Supreme Court has given the decisions. What you are going to call judgment in a year of 2014. According to that, they have started recognition and rights to the gender minorities. So what are the measures are taken here? The measures like Transgender Rights Act of 2019. Okay, then one more, NCPT means what, and along with that Gramina Grahas. Okay, NCPT means what, National Council for the Transgender Persons. Okay, Smile schemes also there. Smile means what, support for the marginalized individuals for the livelihood and enterprises. And Karnataka state also made the policies on transgenders in the year of 2017. Now move to the next one, economic inequality. The gap between rich and poor is the, we are going to call economic inequality. Nowadays it is day by day the gap is widening. So what are the causes? Corruption, very important, it is corruption. Okay, along with that perpetrating, we'll come to know by this one afterwards. And MNC's domains, means because this concept is there, we will come to know afterwards. Okay, the next is what, MNC. MNC means multinational company domains, means they wants to promote the rich only. Okay, now come to the effects. Loss of the land, urban homelessness and poverty, these are the effects by the economic inequality. Now come to the solutions. Land reform should be done, means it should be given the lands to the even the poor also. Because, okay, along with that progressive taxation, you have to promote the taxations to the people properly. Okay, support to the rural industries, we should be support to the rural industries. Okay, and then it is proper rehabilitation and compensations to the poor people. Now come to the next, overpopulation. India holds 17.5% of the world population. The world population ours is 17.5, and the land wise ours is how much, 2.4%. So what are the problems will going to created by the this overpopulation? Unemployment will going to created, poverty will going to, and health issues will going to created by the overpopulation. So what are the solutions for this one? Literacy and family planning awareness we should be, and skill development, skill development education should be provided. Okay, utilize the demographic dividend. Demo means people, graph means demo means people only. Okay, because 62% is the what in India working age population is there. Okay, that should be utilized properly. Now come to the poverty, lack of basic needs. We are going to call it as what, poverty. Means people they are not going to get the basic facilities also, like food, clothing and shelter. These are the basic needs. So what are the measures here? So many are there. MG NREGA means Mahatma Gandhi. Yes, Mahatma Gandhi ji. Yes, sorry, Mahatma Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Act of 2005, along with that PM Gramodaya Yojana. Then next, afterwards, then next is National Food Security Acts also to promote it. Then then next it is Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. Then next National Rural Livelihood Mission. NRLM means NU NULM means NULL means it stand for the National Urban Livelihood Mission. So here it is. The full form also, and even their means you have to remember them. For one more question, there is a possibility to ask you the full form also. So please make sure you should be remember them. Okay. So here it is. Those are, and here is it. Okay. Then what are the strategies you have used? Use human and natural resources productively. Means instead of the missionaries, you have to give the opportunity to the human beings to work. Okay. And here it is. MGNREGA means what? Mahatma Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005. Okay. Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana, PMGY, National Rural Livelihood Mission, NRLM, National Urban Livelihood Mission, NULM, National Food Security Act, Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. These are the measures. Now come to the next. Profiteering means what it is. To the businessman should they are involving in unethical practices to get the more profit. Then it is called the profiteering. Okay, profiteering. Okay, in a different means in a unethical way. Okay. About this one you have come to know in a A standard when you have studied about the meaning and importance of business study in the first part. Okay. In a property, in a property we have the two types. One is regional and one more is unethical. Okay. So meaning is excessive unethical profiting harming the consumers. Okay. May causes for what? Monopoly. Mono means only one fellow has the control over any particular trade, and they are going to holding in they are going to keep it till the demand should be rise for the property, for the goods. Then when demand will become, that time when the demand will be there and supply will be less, that time the price will going to increase, and the prices will going to increase, that time they are going to release the goods and they are going to sell it in a high price. Okay. And black marketing, they are not going to sell it, they are going to sell it in a black market, means in a high rate. Okay. So what will be happen by this one? It will going to create the inflation. Inflation means what? It will going to the then next is inequality and black money will going to increase. So what are the solution? Should be price control, should be need, should be promote the cooperative markets, like governments are going to doing that. What is that? Providing the basic things by them only in a through the public distribution policies. Okay. Now come to the next. Smuggling, secret import and export of the goods to avoiding the duties, yeah, taxes. Means the employees, they are going to import the goods from the foreign, and even though they are going to export the goods to the foreign without paying a taxes to the government, then it is called the smuggling. What will be happen? It will going to hurt the economy, it will going to be hurt to the even local markets also. Okay. And what other things should be needed to eradicate this one? Strong coastal vigilance should be needed, and punitive laws, means the laws should be made very strong. Okay. And trade policies also, public awareness and boycott the smuggled goods, those are taken from this, in this manner we should not be purchase them. Okay. So now come to the conclusion. Social issues require both government action and public support also. You should be aware and responsible citizen, and you should be together we can build a more just and developed India. So thank you so much for watching this video, my dears. If you have any doubt, any suggestion, then please comment. And along with that, thank you so much, my dears, for watching this video. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.